episode 8, number 8 of the Young Talk podcast with your host, Father B, and the founders as well, the ghost of Daddy Dark and 6-1. Um, I'm ready to do this episode. I've been trying to plan this episode for so long, but I woke up this morning and I was watching The Strain, by the way. Season 3, I'm on season 3 of The Strain, and it's really good. I don't know why people stopped watching it, but it's a pretty crazy show. I remember when it first came out, me and my family were so crazy about it. Uh, we were like, it was so interesting because it was so different. It's a vampire show, right? But it's not a vampire show. It's weird, but it's good. Season 3 was just insane. I just finished the last episode of season 3, so I'm gonna watch the final season. Because they only went to 4 seasons, and I know it's based off the book and shit. Um, so I have one of the books, but I never read it. I only read part of it at the beginning, and it's very similar to how the movie did a pretty good job at like portraying the beginning. So it was pretty cool. But I might read the book if the ending is really crazy in the show. Then I'll read the book. I'll finish the book. But Strain is wild. Anyway, this episode was such a hard thing to plan because I don't know. I just couldn't figure out what to really talk about this week. But I mean, I got stuff. That's not the concern anymore, but it was. Because I was supposed to record Saturday and it didn't go right. I did, but I just wasn't. I was tired. I think it was Saturday or Sunday. I was just too tired, so it wasn't even the energy wasn't there. And then Monday, I was in meetings all day, and I could have did the thing I did last time, and recorded mid like at 6, and then have the sun. But I didn't want to do that again. So today, I'm doing it today. Last minute, not even last minute, just today. Worst case, this comes out on Wednesday, and that's okay. Like I don't work for anybody. There's no deadline here. Um, but yeah, it's just been doing all that, trying to get myself together. But it's all good. I was also something occurred to me last week. Uh, I was thinking about it. I wanted to start exercising, but then I thought about it. I was like, it's a good time to exercise because everybody's in quarantine. So like you can do home exercises, and I'm pretty crazy with those. Like if I do those for like a few weeks, 6 pack easy, But I'm just lazy. And so I was thinking about it, but I was like, why do that? Why do that now? Wait till it's over. Wait till all of this is over, and then go into the gym because everybody that was at home exercising, they're not going to exercise when they get back out. Like when everybody's free to go back outside, everyone that was in their home just exercising their ass off, they're not going to do that stuff when this is all done. It's because they're only doing it for now. But when this is over and the gyms and all that stuff is open, if I'm, that's dedication right there because it's not that I just have the free time to do it. It's that I genuinely want to do it. So I'm going to just wait. And plus, because I ain't going nowhere. Like, what am I lifting weights for? To open my drawer stronger? No. Like, I don't need to exercise right now. I don't need to get, ripped for why? Who's going to see me? Everybody's going to see me on Zoom. They're only going to see this part up. Like, it's not going to be anything. Um, so I'll just do that when this is all over. And then we'll see if I'm serious about it. But yeah, I think it'd be pretty crazy. Um, who knows? It's almost summer. So I always exercise in the summer because I literally have nothing else to do because, it's summer. So, maybe then and only then. But by the looks of things, we're not going to be out of this, you know, come summertime anyway. So I'm going to be chilling. Um, Chilling and eating. That's the best way to do it. That's the best way to do it. Um, let's see. I thought I wrote stuff here. I did. I did. Okay. I was looking at my wrong. I have notes and I was not looking at the right ones, but it still worked out because the words I put kind of linked up. But anyway, so what I wanted to talk about was this guy. This guy named NukaZeus. NukaZeus is amazing. Needless to say, he is amazing. Why is he amazing? Because he's black. And I know that does not mean much, like right off the like not. There's no way to say that without it coming off bad. I mean, I'm black. Shut up, I'm black. It doesn't matter. But he's black, and That normally in any situation, just being black is not enough to make you great. Um, but in NukaZeus's case, that's very much true. So a few weeks ago, or a few days ago, that's how much I've been in this room. Days are weeks now. But a few days ago, I was watching Twitch, and I was watching my favorite Twitch streamer, Pay Money Wubby, and he was talking about a video. Long story short, this video got hassled by YouTube and denied the right amount of viewership it should have gotten, which sucks. But he was talking about it because, and I didn't watch the video because I haven't watched. Pay Money Wubby doesn't upload videos as often as I would like, so I rarely watch or pay attention to when it gets uploaded because it's so rare. But this time it wasn't, and I looked at it, and it was this video about this guy who got tan injections to make himself black because he believed he was born black but white on the outside. And this man is NukaZeus. So NukaZeus did this trial, or not this trial, because he's still black, skinned. He he did this thing where he turned his skin from white to black. And I'm not gonna show you much. I'm gonna show you because this is what I did when I first did this run through. I showed you Pay Money. I will show you Pay Money Wubby's video. But we're not gonna watch all of it because it's 20 minutes. We'll watch the first minute or so because that's really all you need to know. And Pay Money Wubby does a really good job of breaking down the video. I'm not a professional at breaking down videos, so we'll just look at it, and if you have questions, we can talk about it. That's really all there is to it.
Most insane rabbit holes I've ever seen on YouTube. I hope you're prepared.
This is Pay Money Wubby, by the way. That's not NukaZeus. In case people were jumping to conclusions, this is Pay Money Wubby.
The cans are already on. We are going to waste no time getting into this. It is with great honor that I introduce to you the very unknown YouTuber, NukaZeus. Now, NukaZeus is one of the most interesting YouTubers.
And so I wanted to point this out really quick. I'm going to stop because I wanted to point this out because in that little clip, if I can go back to it, I doubt I can go back to it because it was so quick. But let me see if I can find it. Because this part is very important. Look at this. At the time of the video, which was May 1st, NukaZeus had 201 subscribers. That number is not the same anymore after this video. After this video, he's gone up, and I'll show you what it looks like, where he's at now.
Interesting YouTubers I have ever seen. And I'm going to start you guys off where his channel starts. September 9th, 2019, melanotan, I don't know how to pronounce this word. It's mostly used to treat skin conditions, but commonly used online for tanning skin. And also, weirdly enough, it's used in treating erectile dysfunction.
What up, y'all? NukaZeus here, representing that black power, you know what I'm saying? The injections that I inject into myself as an experimental drug supposedly makes your pigments work in overtime to produce more melanin in the skin. Today is day 7 that I've been taking it. The first couple days were fucking terrible. I get lightheaded, feeling tired and drowsy.
Definitely sounds like a safe drug to be constantly injecting yourself with.
They say that you're supposed to get these random boners that last for hours. I haven't gotten one. If anything, I think my dick stopped working.
Not a single boner.
That's scary.
Like the black power tattoo that he has across his
he said one of the, if I'm not mistaken, he said one of the side effects was erectile dysfunction, right? When Pay Money will, yeah, so that sounds about right.
In case you still haven't caught on, let me show you 50 days into his melanotan treatment that he's doing to himself.
Yeah. So before we'll stop it here. We'll stop it here. Because I think that that you can pretty much tell what the rest of the video is going to be. So NukaZeus, this was whatever day he was in. And then if you want to see the rest of Pay Money Wubby's video, go check it out because it's pretty funny. It's pretty good. And honestly, it's just the best video I've probably ever seen in the past 2 months. But NukaZeus, yeah, he turned himself darker because he personally believes that he's black and you cannot change his mind. So what happened after this video? What happened after Pay Money Webby made this video? So on this Twitch stream, he was talking about what happened with YouTube and how they didn't give him the right amount of viewers. And then they were looking at all these other videos that they normally do, all these other fun videos about people not knowing what kind of like misrepresenting their ethnicity, I guess. And so what he did was I don't even know how they got onto the subject because I stopped listening to the Twitch stream after a while. I went to go watch the video because he was really upset about how many views, what YouTube did to it. So I watched it. And when I came back, they were talking about NukaZeus still. And Pay Money Wubby found out that NukaZeus made a reply on Instagram a while back about the video Pay Money Wubby made. And basically NukaZeus was saying like he's seen the video and all that, blah, blah, blah. But he hadn't responded back yet. And then later that night in the stream, this popped up. NukaZeus said, "How do I contact you?" And it was like a bomb exploded in the Twitch chat, in the Twitch chat when that happened. Like everybody was losing their shit because NukaZeus is such a character. He is such a character, and it's like he said it the exact right way you would want him to. He didn't say, "Hey, how can we get in touch?" He said, "Hey, your video is pretty good." I think he said, "How do I contact you?" That's it. Like, it's just so weird. And so I've been following the story for the past few days because it's been getting updated. NukaZeus went from 201 subscribers to, what is this, 1.97 thousand. And that's what was in the past few days because I've been checking for the past few days, and it's pretty funny. It's pretty funny to know that he's popping off now. Like his videos have gone up so much after that little moment in Twitch because now him and Pay Money Wubby are planning to maybe do an interview. But I want to do this video because I didn't believe NukaZeus was real. I honestly didn't think he was a real person, but he did respond to Pay Money Wubby. Aside from that, how do I contact? Like on May 2nd, he posted this video because he's been getting a lot of comments, a lot of questions from people, obviously, because Pay Money Wubby is such a fan base. So now they're obviously asking this guy why does he hate himself? Why does he think he's black? He's white. He doesn't, all these questions. And so he responded. He responded the only way NukaZeus can. And so since this is his most recent video, you will see this is what he looks like this much into his little escapades here. Actually, I want to do something because I want to make sure this is doing what. Yeah. Wait, is it? Yes, it is. Okay. That's good. That's what I wanted to know. Okay. But yeah, this is his video. It's 8 minutes long. We will only watch a few minutes of it, but it really captures his personality, I think.
So I have like hundreds, thousands of comments. You know what I'm saying? I can't respond to them all, but there's a couple things. I wrote a little quick list, 5 things I would like to say real quick, just as a temporary thing, because look, a lot of y'all keep saying the same.
His skin is really bothering me. Like, it looks unhealthy, Like, it looks like it's degrading or like disintegrate or something. It's weird. It looks weird, And maybe, I don't know if that's from the treatment or maybe that's just him, Maybe making his skin darker just revealed his skin complexion a little bit more or something. The one thing I will say, though, is his beard did get significantly darker. It went from red to, like, black. And I don't know why you would change your hair, I would rather have red hair, to be honest. But that's just me.
Fucking thing. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, we'll get into number one. Number one! Calling bitch. Okay, so let me ask you a question. If you stub your toe on the fucking door jamb, you know what I'm saying? And you say, son of a bitch.
I will answer all these questions.
Are you calling the door jamb a bitch?
Yes.
If you cut your finger and you say, I fucking bitch, Are you calling your finger a bitch, the knife a bitch, your blood a bitch? No, you're not.
Yes, in that situation, if I was cutting my fingers and I got cut, or if I had a knife in my fingers for whatever reason and I cut my hand, I'd definitely be calling the knife a son of a bitch. I'd be calling myself a son of a bitch. I'd be calling everything that's happening a son of a bitch because I just cut off my fingers.
You're not. If you are talking to somebody and be like, hey, bro, can you pass me the blunt? Are you calling them your
I'm scared.
biological brother? Or if it's a lady, you know what I'm saying? And you say, bro, are you calling it? No, you're not. It's just something. And when you be like, man, I'm tired.
I honestly didn't catch that one. My thing went a little wonky there. I accidentally hit full screen, so I have to like go back. I don't know how far back that
Or if it's a
question was.
lady, you know what I'm saying? And you say, bro, are you calling it? No, you're not. It's just something. And when you be like, man, I'm tired. You're not calling that person a man. It's just a fucking little thing you put in there. So
These are true things. These are true statements. Technically, they are sayings. Yes, these are sayings. But I think the question was like, when he's calling people a bitch, is that what he actually means? But he's just explaining it really weird.
there. So when I'm talking about a woman, you know what I'm saying? And I be like, bitch, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? I'm not calling them a bitch. You know what I'm saying? It's just one of those things that, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Don't.
So, I mean, I understand what he's saying. Like, I think people understand what you mean, but you still can't do it. At least you can't say it to a woman, even if it's not to be offensive. It's just don't do it. Because why even take the risk? Like, say it to your bro. Like, say it to a guy and call him a bitch. I don't care. But when it's a woman, then it's a different story. He's explaining it really well, though. I'll give him credit. I like the examples. I like it.
Don't get it twisted. Don't get it twisted. You know what I'm saying? Number two,
That was
a lot of people keep saying
It was only
this
the
fucking
first one.
shit. And I say it in multiple motherfucking videos. Multiple videos. Even in the video that Wubby made about me, he even posted a clip of me saying it, if I remember correctly. Look, I am not tanning to become black. I did not tan,
Here comes his
get
explanation.
darker skin, and now running around saying I'm black. No. See, I've always been black. Ever since I was like, you know what I'm saying? Like this.
Yeah, I believe him. I mean, you could see it in his eyes how serious and how passionate he is about his upbringing. Ever since he was a little, he was
Size
been
of my
black, bro.
fucking pinky nail. You know what I'm saying? In my mama's VJJ. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, look.
I do have one question that I think will really. It's really only the only question that should be asked, and it should be taken. Action should be taken, but I'll save it until after this because it's a genuine thing that I don't think anyone's asked yet, but it'll probably answer all the questions.
Not get
So
darker
I'll
skin
get
and
there.
then start saying I'm black. No, I've always been black. I've always said I was black. You know what I'm saying? Part two of that, having dark skin does not make me or anybody else black. Being black is not about just skin color. It is about so many motherfucking things all combined together. I never said any of that stuff, so please stop with this stupidness. You know what I'm saying?
I'm saying, man, like I'm getting heated. Like, just listen. That's not just being black. You can't just have dark skin and be black. It's more. It's more than that. It's the you like just stop. Like, he's black. Can you not tell? It's right there. It's NukaZeus is black. In case it's not, he didn't tan himself to be black. He was already black, and now he's just, for lack of a better saying, coming home.
So I'm not even practicing this shit. This is all freestyle. You know what I'm saying? But
Couldn't tell.
I gotta fucking, it's stupidity that so many of these motherfuckers. Anyways, wasting time because I know a lot of y'all people are fucking, short attention span. Number three, Wubby.
I do have a short.
Yes.
I do have a short attention span. I'm not gonna even lie. So like if he could, because he's only gotten through 2 questions so far, but yeah, I do have yeah.
I know that he wants to do an interview with me. I sent him an email. I have not heard anything back from him yet. I don't know. It's been quite a while. He might be busy. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But just because I am willing to talk to him does not mean I am going to do an interview. I'm willing to talk to him about doing an interview. You know what I'm saying? Number 5.
I mean, before he gets to the 5th, it's like I feel like if he does the interview, it'll only be to. That's the scary thing. Like when something like this happens, right? And someone super famous discovers someone else, and then it's like, and they want to sit down and do a talk. It's like, do you do it because you genuinely want to do it, or because it'll like bring you more viewers and shit? So it's like it's one of those things. So I don't know. I don't know which way he's gonna go. This was on May 2nd. It's May 5th now, right? I'm gonna check my phone. Yeah, May 5th. So I don't know. Hopefully Wubby has responded. I didn't watch he did a Twitch stream last night, but I didn't watch it all the way. Or I didn't like stay as long as I did for for his previous one. So I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. The only thing that will tell is if NukaZeus or Pay Money Wubby posts a video about the interview. So that's what I'm waiting for.
Speaking of Wubby, I do not have motherfucking hair extensions. This is my real motherfucking hair. I do not have extensions. I can't believe that.
I do believe that. I do believe his hair is actually that long. Because in the original video that Pay Money Wubby showed, like at the beginning, his hair was pretty long when he was still white. So, I believe that's his real hair. Has it changed? Most definitely.
Believe that he said that, and then other people are saying, and then fucking Angel's bitch ass. Angel, you know I fucking don't have hair extensions.
I'm saying, Angel's such a bitch, dude.
That fucking shit, you know what I'm saying? When one person says something, especially when it's not true, and then everybody else want.
I like his shirt. He has a Stewie shirt, like a Family Guy, weird Stewie. It looks pretty cool. I like the shirt.
Repeat it. Like, God damn it, motherfucker, no. You know what I'm saying? Okay, and lastly, a lot of people like to say, oh, self-hate, oh, he's filled with so much self-hate, oh, he hates me, okay. Firstly, I am actually been planning on making a self-hate video, or a video about self-hate in the future. It's on my list. Okay. I literally have probably in between 60, 70 videos that I already recorded, but I don't want to put them out yet because the camera was a little fuzzy, or I want to redo the video.
Someone's calling my phone, but I'm not gonna pick up.
And then on
because
top of
it's
that,
a number I don't recognize.
I have a list of probably like 30 or 40 different topics of videos that I want to do. So, anyways, be patient. They're gonna come eventually.
It's probably never gonna come.
What I'm saying? But I'm gonna make a video about self-hate.
I don't think you will.
So, anyways, to answer the question briefly,
Couldn't even remember it.
I do not have self-hate. There is no self-hate going on here.
I wonder why people would think that.
Do you hate your teeth? When you brush your teeth, why are you brushing your teeth?
To clean them.
You know what I'm saying? Why are you cutting your fingernails? You must hate yourself.
Too long.
Why are you losing weight if you fat? You must hate
because
yourself.
I'm obese.
Why are you gaining muscle to get big in bulk?
Because I'm underweight.
Why are you cutting your hair?
Because my hair's too big.
You must hate yourself. Why are you shaving your beard?
Because it's too scratchy.
Why are you lining it up? You must hate yourself.
So it can look nice.
Why are you sticking your dick into a hole? You must hate yourself. Okay, that was a joke.
Because,
but you know what I'm saying?
I want to have sex.
Going forever. It is not self.
So I answered all those questions pretty quickly. But I brush my teeth because they got to be cleaned, and so my breath can smell normal. I cut my nails because they get too long and uncomfortable. What was the other one? But you see where the logic is, though. I don't need to. You know what the logic is.
Hey, you know what I'm saying? No. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, I think that was a good little quick video to do right now before I go out, but I don't know will I want to add anything. No. I don't know. I wanted to make a video last night. I really fucking did. But I was, I had a couple drinks. I was like, no.
I didn't have a couple of drinks,
stop
but
doing shit after having a beer. You know what I'm saying? I gotta be doing this.
Trying to
shit.
get clean, man.
I need to be more professional with my shit. I know.
I feel it.
I need to be more professional.
I feel it. This video was a
Not
very
doing
representation.
fucking videos drunk.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. Here's another motherfucking thing I wanted to add. Part 6.
Oh yeah.
Thing number 6.
I feel like he's actually
Yeah.
talking to me at this
Okay.
point.
Fuck, I forgot.
He's like a bird.
What was I just talking about?
He's like a bird.
God damn it, I hate it when this shit happens.
Classic bird problem, man.
There's another thing that just popped up in my motherfucking head.
That's literally all birds do when they're walking around and looking around. They're trying to figure out what the fuck they were doing.
God damn it.
And then that's when they
I
get
was
scared and
saying,
fly away.
Is there anything else I wanted to add to this video? Is there anything else I want to add to the video? Is there anything else I want to add to the video? Fucking, I'm done. Anyways,
Okay.
peace out. Holla back. Black motherfucker the power. And don't forget that I love each and every one of you out there. And, yeah, another thing. This isn't the thing I forgot about, but another thing.
There's another thing.
Look.
It's another.
A lot of y'all probably ain't even
It's a
still
whole
on
minute.
this video. But listen, this is really important.
I'm scared.
If I have negative feelings towards
Oh, this.
a
Okay.
certain color of people, or lack of color,
White people.
you know what I'm saying? Because of what I went through and what they did to me, my family, and my people, you know what I'm saying?
Same race, but okay.
What do you think is going to happen if a bunch of those color people that are in absence of color
Yep.
come to me
White people.
and throw more hate at me?
Hate at you for not
know what
wanting
I'm
to be
saying?
white.
Do you think, A, I am going to stop hating them?
Stop hating them.
B, not give a fuck at all?
Not give a fuck
C,
at all.
play with my dick and say, fuck it.
Or on my dick or
D,
say fuck it.
get even more angry toward them.
Get even angry more
Think
towards
about
him.
that. Anyways, holla back.
I think he's going to do all of those things. I personally think he's going to do every single one of those things. Probably in that exact same order. But that's NukaZeus. That's NukaZeus. It's crazy. I commented, when he said, how do I contact you? I commented on that. Because I wanted to be 11 for a bit. So I commented, I didn't say anything. I just put like 4 dots. Because that's how I felt when I fucking read it. I was shook, but that's crazy. NukaZeus, I would love talking to him. I think anybody would love talking to NukaZeus just because he's quite a unique butterfly. If you're having a bad day, I don't get how he wouldn't he should automatically put you in a better mood, just because that was wonderful. I don't know if he's like that in real life though. I honestly feel like he's like that just for the videos, because there's no way you could walk around being that way forever, and I don't know, it just seems like it. But if that is just him in his natural state, then power to his friends, because I wish I was in that friend circle at this point. But it's all good. NukaZeus was dope. I subscribe to his channel, so I'm gonna be looking out for more stuff, because I genuinely can't wait for his new things. He did post some new videos, but I didn't look at them yet, because I only want to see the stuff that pertains to like responding to like Pay Money Wubby. But this is just a little kid unfinished rap, ripping in half my jacket that is calling me a black ass faggot when jaded. Changed in my brain the way things from happy to. There's songs here. He has songs here, and I've made the mistake of going down Dancing Dave's hole. That didn't dancing. I made a mistake of looking into Dancing Dave's YouTube. I don't know if I want to do the same with NukaZeus. He has a playlist called Story Time. And the thumbnail is of a dude holding a knife. A white man holding a knife. Oh my God. Oh my. I'm scared. What the fuck? It's too late. I clicked on the playlist and I shouldn't have. Look at this. What is that? Why is this the opening of the video? He looks like a zombie, like legit. I would scream if I woke up and this was the first face I saw. Not even to be mean, just that genuinely scared me. I was not expecting that, but I got to see it.
Grand Rising, all my kings and queens out there.
This was in January.
Hope y'all having a wonderful morning. I'm sitting here sipping my tea.
He looks like he's 70.
And today I would like to share a story time.
He's much calmer too. This is weird. Who's this guy?
I would like to talk
He's
about
probably like,
the first time I was at knife point. So, looking back on it,
you look at NukaZeus and you start to think he's the one that caused COVID, you know? Just because he seems like ground zero.
the older I get and the more wise and knowledgeable I get, the more I look back on it, the more I just like
I'm honestly sorry. I did not hear what he just said because it didn't register fully.
wise and knowledgeable I get.
He said the
The
more
more I
wise
look
and
back on
knowledgeable
it,
he
the more
gets.
I just like
I really can't wait to see him in his 50s.
disappointed, especially in the school system.
He's really disappointed.
But, you know, so I was a kid.
Does he have children? Why is he looking into the school
Ish.
system?
Middle school. And we was in school.
Oh, right. This is the knife. I
And
totally forgot.
it
It's the
was,
knife point story.
What do you call it? Like a free class? You know what I'm saying? Like, there was nothing to do that day, so we all was just chilling. The teacher was like, you know, do whatever the fuck you want today, blah, 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 blah. So it was basically, you know, a free class. I think that's what they called it. So the teacher was... in
This
his
is
desk.
weird.
I think he had
This
his
is weird.
feet
I
up
just want
on
to
the
say that this
desk.
is really weird because he's not talking like he was earlier, you know, like in the other video. So I don't know what the change is. It's like he got meth in the other video, and this one he just woke up.
And he was talking to one of the female students. So I don't know if his old ass was trying to get some young coochie. I have no fucking idea. But he was busy with that, right? So this white dude
I'm scared.
wants to fuck with me. And he kept picking on me.
Keep in mind, he called the
saying
guy the white.
stupid shit.
He said the other dude was white. Like he distinctively made the difference. Remember, he doesn't really care about. He hates white people, and likes black people. And Pay Money Wubby's video, it's very clear. It show because he has it on his wrist. One side says white power. One side says fuck whites. The other one says black power. It's very fascinating.
Blah, 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 blah. All this shit, you know. And eventually I was like, yo, mama. You know, because that was the thing to do back then. You know what I'm saying? Be like, yo, mama. You a bitch-ass motherfucker. Yo, mama. Yo, mama. You know what I'm saying? So anyway.
He's not wrong. That really was a thing. Like, that's great. I forgot that was a thing. The response to almost any insult could just be yo mama, you know, because it's like anything you say just gets thrown back. Not back at you, which is very intelligent way of, you know, thinking about it. It doesn't just go back to you. It goes all the way back to your mom. That shit's deep, you know? Like, I forgot how crazy that shit. Because the minute someone says yo mama, you know it's on. It's no longer, those are fighting words, damn near, you know?
I said, yo, mama. And,
He pulls
he
out
had
a knife.
box cutter that he pulled out of his pocket, flipped the thing to make the blade come out, and whoosh, put it right up to my fucking throat.
He's carrying a
Right
box
up to my
cutter.
throat like that. And he said,
I can
"What'd you
imagine
say?
it.
You
Thank
better
you for
take
showing
that
me.
shit back." And I'm like, I think I was trying to remember.
Don't know how.
I was either the row next to the teacher's desk or the row next to the teacher's desk. And I got the knife to my throat.
Yep.
And I look over to the teacher's desk. And the teacher's talking to the fucking girl, right?
Yep.
He turns,
He ain't paying attention.
he looks at me, and then he turns back and continues talking to the fucking girl.
That's cold.
Like, what the fuck is up with that shit?
Because you were black, man.
You know what I'm saying? The teacher looked right at my ass. We were eye locked. You know what I'm saying? Not your iPhone when it's locked. I'm talking about our eyes were locked.
Yeah, I got you.
And his ass just looked the other way.
That's so fucked up, dude. That's cause you were black, man. I'm telling you, it's because you're black, and it happens all the time. Like I'm telling, dude had a fucking machete to my throat once, in class, full classroom and everything. Teacher looked me dead in the eyes. Not like I enjoy dead in the eyes when it's just locked, but like dead in the eyes, and then just continued the lesson. Such a
With the
fucking shame.
knife to my throat. Fuck the school systems. And again,
I'm saying.
fuck the cave.
Oh wait, what?
Anyways,
What?
that's the first time I was at
What?
knife point.
I don't understand the last part. It's like he transformed.
Fuck the school systems.
He's changing.
And again, fuck the cave.
There it is. He's
Anyways,
changed.
that's the first time I was at knife point. Most always coming your way. Stay tuned. Holla back. So wait, let's make this interactive.
He's not
Besides
done.
being story time, let's make it interactive story time.
Okay.
So
I've been
now that
interacting
we
the whole
are
time.
adults and we're all older and shit.
Yep.
I'm gonna switch it up,
Okay.
and I'm gonna say, if this happened to your kid
All right.
while he's in middle school, what would you do? If this happened to your kid, let me know in the comments below.
Ah.
And
Still
of
not done.
course, don't forget to like and subscribe.
Okay. That video was a little weird. The next
Yeah.
one says White Boy in My Neighborhood Part 1 of 3. I'm not going to watch it now because it's only 24 seconds. And if we learned anything from Dance and Dave, we know 24 seconds, a lot can happen. So, and it says White Boy in his name. So anyway, if there was a kid that put their box cutter to my kid's throat and the teacher looked away, and what would I do? I'd probably look away too. If I'm being honest, I'd probably look away too. Because if I was in the room, then and it got to that point, then obviously I wasn't even equipped to deal with it. I would just look away. That means I've done everything I could have possibly done, and he still got the knife to his throat at that point. He's dead. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, little Jerome or James or whatever I'm gonna name you when I'm like in my age. But you're dead. So that's what I would do. But if it was me with the box cutter to his throat, I'd probably look the kid dead in his eyes and just, yo mama, and then just watch him slice my throat. You know? I think that'll be cool. I think that'll be good. But anyway, let's get back to some important. Well, that was way more important than anything. But that's NukaZeus for you. Check him out. He has way more videos. That was only the first one in his storytime videos. He has like 12 more. And I might look at the rest of them. So one day. I don't know. But anyway. So we are just about in finals for my campus here. And well, at least, and for me, I don't know. I'm chilling. Like I figured this out that film majors here at this campus, we get our finals like a week ahead before everybody else. So I finished all my stuff last week. I only have one more quiz left that the teacher is going to release, I think sometime next week. But that's it I'm done, So I've just been kind of sitting around playing some Yakuza, watching the fucking Strain, and just been living life I can't even say living life to the fullest, because living in your room is not living your life to the fullest. I don't want to go outside. I tried taking the goddamn bus because I needed to go get shit, and I didn't have my face mask with me. And it just so happened this was the time. At this point, they made it to where you have to wear a face mask to order to even ride the bus, and I didn't know, and I couldn't get on the bus, and so I had to wait a whole nother hour. And then by the time I got to where I was going and got my shit and was ready to leave, there was no more buses running, and I didn't have enough money to call an Uber. So it was just terrible. This pandemic is taking more than our freedom. It's taking our sanity, because I was ready to shoot someone. Like, it was ridiculous. Like, dude would not let me ride the bus. He was like, you need something to cover your mouth, your face. I'm like, I'm the only one on the bus, Like it was annoying, but I understand, because it is a pandemic and we are in these times. I mean, and honestly, I was afraid of looking goofy with the mask on. I mean, because look at me. Like, imagine seeing me with this do-rag on, a hoodie, a fucking face mask, you know, black gloves, sitting on the bus. Like, what are you, I don't care whether we're in a pandemic or not, that looks suspect. And it's like, it's easy for white people to be doing all this shit, or not even just white people, but people with lighter skin tone these days, to be honest, because there's cops everywhere in this city right now. The cops are doing the most work in this city than I've ever seen in the past 3 years. I've only seen, prior to this shit, I see a cop once every few days when I'm outside. Now, literally every time I step, like 3 or 4 or 5 cops I see at once. Not even at once, at one point or another while I'm outside. And that's whether I'm outside for 15 minutes to an hour. It's ridiculous. So it's like, y'all got me out here looking like I'm about to rob someone and I'm just trying to go to the bank. Well, damn, I'm trying to go to the ATM. Well, I'm trying to just go about my day. Like everyone else. And it's pissing me off because I'm taking this shit seriously. And there's all these white people around here in these neighborhoods, and they're outside playing, having their kids around, like doing all this it's like, stop, be inside. Just do that. Like, it's one thing if you're gonna be in your backyard or whatever. That's fine. That's cool. Your front lawn, it's a little much. It's a little much. Like, just because it's not, unless it's protected, don't be outside. Like, I see people literally going to the beach, jogging, walking down sidewalks, And it's like, if you're walking your dog, sure, I don't care, because dogs can't get it, and they got to go. But it gets to the point to where it's like you couldn't even tell, and it's like all these people out here acting like this ain't serious. Like, I don't know. Sometimes I look at people and I'm like, you know what? It's like, it is what it is. Whatever happens, happens. Because when we get to the point to where people can go outside and you're one of the ones who can't, then, I can't help you because I did my best. I did my part. And then there's people protesting about this shit. That's the other crazy thing. Like, who protests? How do you protest a pandemic? Is my question. Like, you don't just stop. Like, legit, just stop. Like, we all just want to get this shit over with and taken care of as efficiently as possible, but people around the world are just not even around the world, people around the US are making the US look stupid. Is this one? Hundreds of people protest California beach closures. There was a video I watched the other day. It started off so good because it was perfect. Let me see if I can find that one. But it's really annoying. It's really annoying. And it really makes you not want to go outside. Just because the more you see it, the more it makes you angry, Because it's like, these are the people, they're the reason why, we're not able to see our loved ones as soon as we want. Or it's going to take longer to get to that point because they're being assholes about it, It's like, what's so important about you being outside right now that you weren't outside in the past 30 years of your life, Like, you've been inside on your ass, not doing nothing for this long, but now because you have to be inside, you don't want to be inside. It's bullshit. Like, people make me upset. But this is the video, I think. This one is, because I guess Governor Cooper, I don't know who Governor Cooper is. I don't do politics, so I'm not going to even pretend to understand what he's in charge of. But apparently Governor Cooper is fucking up because this guy in this video he gives his first order demands. So,
Governor Cooper, let my barber go!
He's so angry. You heard that. Like, he was, man, when you look at that, dude was about to, like, roar, like, scream his head off. And this guy. Respect for first responders.
The only response you have is to your paycheck.
I doubt it.
I am afraid of reopening right now.
But to be honest, who doesn't have respect for their paychecks,
Let us work! Let us work!
stay home. Oh, these are the fighters. These are the people on the good side. And then it's like watching Star Wars, damn near. You know, you're seeing the good and the bad go head to head right now. Look at this line of fucking heroes here, man. Like, it's already dangerous for healthcare workers, right, to be going into work and then having to treat people that are sick and all this. But then they have to stand on the front lines also. They literally have to stand on the front lines and be in front of these people who don't believe in the pandemic or think it's a hoax or just don't want to stay inside anymore. You know, it's ridiculous. Like, they're even more at risk now, even more so, because all it takes is for one of those assholes to like sneeze in their face or cough in their face or whatever on purpose at that, you know? It's like they're genuinely despicable people. It needs to be a law or something that these people can get arrested or something.
My fellow healthcare workers, and I'm here to represent the rest of North Carolina.
I just still feel like it's important for us to continue to shelter in place and practice social distancing because our lives depend on it.
Exactly. I mean, now, the only argument that could really be made in this entire video for the bad guy side is how are the people that are on the good side, such as the lady who was just talking, how are they outside? You know, why are they outside in the protest too? Like, if you are protesting the protesters about wanting to leave, then my protest would just be to like stay inside and protest from indoors. And then, I don't know. You know, it's a weird thing to fight because you can't protest the protesters when in the situation where the good guys are the ones that have to stay inside. And then I remember later in the video, Donald Trump says the people that are doing the protest are responsible people, which is such a backwards thing to say. How are you giving praise to the people who are literally defying your orders? It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. I don't know. I don't know what the world's going to be like after with the healthcare individuals, you know? I hope they get something good. Some better shit. What is this? Plandemic movie? So Dancing Dave uploaded a video 14 hours ago called Plandemic movie trailer feat Dr. Judy Nikovitz. So of course I'm going to look at it. No, I'm not, because it's 26 movie. It's 26 minutes because it's a whole movie. I'll just read the description and decide. Getting forward. Must-see viewing to understand the cover-up behind the COVID coronavirus and its mastermind, Dr. Anthony Fauci, exposes a plague of corruption in the WHO, CDC, NIAID. Wuhan lab scientific. Learn the other side of the story that the media is not telling you. Decide for yourself. This sounds like a conspiracy. Holy shit. Is there really? Because I've been saying this for a while, and I'm not crazy, but I have been saying that this shit has been a little too systematic, you know? The way it's been going down, the way things get shut down, and then the way they passing down informations. Like, first, it was really bad. It was in China, right? And then it came over here, and then stuff started getting shut down. And then next thing you know, I read Latinos and blacks are dying more so than from this virus than any other race, right? So that's weird. And then college students don't get stimulus checks. So that's also really weird. And now I'm getting this video about it being a potential conspiracy with these medical governments. And honestly, this is the last crazy thing I'll say. It's not too far-fetched because I did a report way back last semester, I think, on abortion. And I remember like way back, is it called the AMA? I think it's called the AMA. They did some shady shit when it came to like abortion rights. Like, they made it very difficult for women to get abortion rights. So honestly, if there is a conspiracy with the CDC or WHO around this shit, it might not be too far from the truth. It may not be right, but it may not be too far from the truth either. So I'll look at that like in my free time because it's 26 minutes and I'm not going to sit through 26 minutes right now. But it's all good. But yeah, people are protesting and it's just ridiculous. It's so sad. So I hope they find Jesus. I hope they find what they're looking for just on a more deeper level because they're beyond help. They're literally beyond medical help. So what more can you do? You really can't do nothing. They're the first to go, you know? In the zombie apocalypse, that's what's scary. If there was a zombie apocalypse, I really don't know how society will react anymore because it's unpredictable. We are unpredictable people. I know we could do some stupid shit before, but we are setting the bar right now for not only the rest of the world, but just the galaxy. For the aliens out there watching, you know? They're going to come to Earth so fucking confused. So confused. Man. Because it's just going to be chaos in the streets. Anti-vaxxers are going to be screaming, probably trying to join the ships. Flat Earthers are going to be blowing their heads off. Fucking anti-COVID quarantiners are going to be sneezing all in their face. And it's going to be a nightmare, man. The aliens are going to be, they're probably going to be driven out. But we'll see when it happens, you know? I'm waiting for that day. But anyway, let's end this shit with a good note. CSUMB Confess, as always, right? CSUMB Confess is here. And I was looking at it earlier because they had some interesting stuff. Or I thought they did. I like this one. But a lot of these, I don't know if I mentioned it in the last one, but they've been doing a lot of posts about, what? What is this? Hold on. I done seen it all. Zoom event meeting. Why are their names so repeated? Zoomcella? There's a Zoomcella! I'm sorry. I'm screaming. I don't want this world. I really don't want this world. What the fuck is Zoomcella? And the thing that's pissing me off is why is it my friend is on this and not... This was on May 2nd. So this event already passed, needless to say. But why now I'm going to take a picture and be like... And you know, say some shit because... She didn't mention this to us, I don't think. But that shit's funny. I don't know what the hell a Zoomcella is. I don't even know how. But maybe I missed it, honestly. Because I get... People send me invites to events, you know, in group chats and shit, and I just don't pay attention. But that threw me off. Okay. So, but anyway, they've been posting a lot. People have been posting their memories because the person who runs CSUMB Confess asked everyone to share their greatest memories of CSUMB. So it's been nothing but people and their goddamn stories. And their stories aren't toxic. They're just reminiscent stories of good times. You know, like what's happening here. The CSUMB, it was making a comeback. The page was making a comeback, and then it made a mistake of doing this because it's been nothing but memories for the past 2 weeks. And there's nothing wrong with that. Like, I'm glad everybody's able to share their nice memories or good times with friends or drinking, doing drugs, skipping classes, going to classes, good, feel good moment. All that shit's fine. But it's fine for like a few days, not for a whole month at this point, you know? Like, it's so many posts a day at this point. Like, I don't even want to I don't look at Instagram anymore. Just because half of my Instagram now is just CSUMB Confess, people's goddamn stories, and the stories just feed off each other. Like, one person will post about doing coke on Zoom. The next 3 people will do the exact same thing. One person posted a fucking post about Lime scooters. The next 7 people will post nothing but stories about a Lime scooter and then show their nasty ass scars. Like, what the fuck? Like, no one wants to see that. And then still keep it anon. Like, just at that point, just tell us who the fuck you are. You're already showing us your nasty ass war wounds and telling us your life story. Like, just put your name on the damn work at this point. But that's really all it's been, genuinely. And I'm not reading any of these because they're all an hour. It looks like it's an hour-long read, damn near, because people be writing goddamn essays on here. So I don't know. CSUMB Confess is going downhill again. It was going up, and then it just took a sharp turn down. Let me see. Yeah, like literally, even the short ones. This one says October 22nd, best day ever, and will be for a long time. Anon, please and thank you. Why make it anonymous? Like, who the fuck is gonna know what October 22nd is? No one. Like, even the people who you think will know probably won't know because you made it anonymous. Just say who you are, so that way the people who know you, be like, oh shit, October 22nd. You're right. You know. It's, I don't know. Ooh, someone got ran over. Wait, hold on. This one is interesting. It says, Anon, please. I was walking my roommate's dog outside prom, and a guy deadass ran her over with a line. So shout out to that dude. That's fucked up. On literally all sides. Literally all sides. How you let your friend's dog get run over by a scooter, for one. For two, how are you going to make this a post anonymous? And then be that much more of an asshole reminding your friend that her dog got run over because she had to have found out at one point. So that's too much. That's two points for asshole. And then shout out to the dude that actually did run over the line scooter. That's 3. So and then 4 because they posted it on CSUMB Confess. So that's a lot of that's asshole, man. That's an asshole for you. Like I hope they stopped being your friend after that. I hope who even and if they didn't figure it out till now, I hope they stop being your friend now, because that's fucked up. That's ridiculous. Why would you share that ever? Because if they didn't know before and now they know, you just your ass is hanging out, and 2, it's like why would we live it? Even if the dog was okay, like still. I don't know, but I want these posts to be back to what they were, and it's just so ridiculous. But they're just none of them are interesting. None of them are good. They're all just you know. And it's sad because it's so much. It's 799 posts, and it's like I feel like that should say something. But it's like looking at least 30 of these, you get the assumption of what this page is going to be. Like if I was someone new dropping into this shit and I looked at the first and I was to scroll through this shit, I would be like, really, is this CSUMB Confess or is this CSUMB Best Memories? Like it's weird. It's honestly ridiculous. I don't know. There's not even memes anymore. Like, I'm about to send a goddamn CSU and be confessed that I remember when CSU and be confessed was actually confessions and memes. Like that's my confession. Jesus. Your page allowed me to meet the most gorgeous and genuine girl I've ever seen. Heads down, anon. She will know who I am. What? That doesn't even make sense. What are you talking about? Like, Jesus, did you stalk someone through the comment section? Like, I don't understand. This page, I don't know. CSUMB Confess is really, I don't know. I really was hoping this was going to be better because I thought I saw something that was interesting when I last looked. But maybe it was just the thing. It was this one, I think. Oh, yeah, it was just the one that said, God, I wish I had dumped my clam chowder in somebody's bead bowl when I was in Monterey, if you know what I'm saying. I really don't know what you're saying. I don't think anybody knows what you're saying. That doesn't sound good. That sounds unhealthy. It sounds like you need help and you should probably get it. Like if you like, just say next time you just say you wish you would have had sex. Like that. At this point, what's on here that's not going to surprise people? I'm still waiting for people to put something on here that's surprising. But yeah, this is. Bleh. I don't know. Yeah, this is bleh. Am I done? Am I done? Because I think that's it. I have like 2 minutes. Jesus, 2 minutes. I don't know. I'm hungry. I gotta eat. I'm trying to figure out what the hell I'm gonna eat anyway. I could eat another vegan burger, but do I really want to? Like, because they started serving these Western burgers or whatever they're calling them with like onion rings, bacon, and cheese. So like, it has actual stuff on it. And it was pretty good. So I might buy that. I might eat that. Because I'm so hungry. I didn't order food, and I should have ordered food. But I will most definitely do that like right after this, or probably like right during this right now as I look at my phone, and do the thing. But anyway, let me do the closing. So this has been episode 8 of the Young Talk podcast, and I don't know how much farther we're gonna make it. To be honest, we're gonna keep going until I have like a heart attack, maybe. That to me is the only thing that could really stop me at this point. That or if I like, go back home and there's like really no way for me to do this, because I don't even have a setup, like a desk, as much back home. So it's gonna be fun. I have like 2 more weeks before I move out, so we'll see. But anyway, this was episode 8. If you did enjoy this one and you stuck around for the whole time, then, if you made it this far, hit the subscribe button if you haven't, and like the bell, and like, and hit the like button. If you would, I'd genuinely appreciate it, because I check that stuff sometimes. And it doesn't look like I can order something. So I'm gonna scream because I'm hungry and I can't order food. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. So this may be the last episode of the Young Talk podcast, because I might die of starvation, which is all good, because that's the way to go. I guess if you're gonna die anyway, I'd rather die of starvation than of cancer, I guess. But yeah, next episode will be episode 9. I don't know what I'm doing next episode. It's never planned, or it is planned, but never this early. So we'll see. Happy Cinco de Mayo, because today is May 5th. I will try to get this out today, so that way you could say Cinco de Mayo. But if not, then, tomorrow, yesterday, it was Cinco de Mayo. So, arrivederci or gracias. One of those two is the right one, But yeah, that's about it. See ya.